It's not luck, it's a miracle you can.
So obviously that's an indictment against James Harden to some degree if that pace continues.
The team was playing really, really well. So what's Kawhi supposed to do while that's going on? What's PG supposed to do while James Harden is being James Harden? Standing. The team was playing really, really well. I just thought they added a piece they didn't need to add, and now it doesn't fit. Maybe in, say, 10, 20 games, Stephen A., they can figure this thing out, but right now it looks like a disaster.
It does look like a disaster. I don't expect that to last. I think if you're James Harden, you need to be very, very concerned, not just because of how you look, but because of how Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers are looking without you. So obviously that's an indictment against James Harden to some degree if that pace continues, which I sincerely doubt that it will, at least to that degree. Having said all of that, to me, Shannon Sharp, I asked this simple question: where the hell is Kawhi Leonard? Ain't he the star? Ain't he the superstar for the squad? Ain't he the two-time NBA champion?
No, nigga, it's Paul George.
Paul George.
Stop disrespecting my nigga.
But definitely Kawhi Leonard. See, this is why I get critical of the star.
Paul George is the best player on that team, bro. Stop the cap.
We know how productive he can be. But when I talk about stopping the bleeding, I'm not just talking about your greatness on the basketball.
That nigga Kawhi needs shot,
your ability to lead or lack thereof.
He only know how to play against the Lakers.
Somebody that stops the bleeding. Somebody that says enough of this nonsense. Here's what the hell we're going to do. Why are the Clippers worried about acclimating James Harden to such a degree as opposed to making sure you get all you can from Kawhi Leonard while you can? To me, that is the key. That's why you have somebody of that magnitude, Shannon Sharp, and that's what I'm thinking about.
But can James Harden get comfortable and Kawhi be himself? Because Kawhi needs the ball. Paul George, I just don't understand when you look at James Harden's game, what he didn't realize that pick and roll that he had with Joel Embiid, that's why he led the league in assists. Just think about how many easy assists he got by dumping the ball down to Joel Embiid or putting him in the pick and roll or Joel Embiid running the court and he's getting easy assists. Now, you're saying, James, get comfortable. James getting comfortable is ball dominant. What Paul George, Kawhi, Russ just standing around looking at it, that's not going to fly, Stephen A. I don't believe he can ever put what they're saying, James Harden be what we need James Harden to be. He needs to go back to be that Philly James Harden where he's a passer, a facilitator. But the scoring James Harden, the getting comfortable, I don't see how he becomes that with Kawhi and PG.
Neither do I. But the point is that, again, even though he's an all-star caliber player, Shannon, ultimately it comes down in the game of basketball to your stars. In basketball, if you got two stars on the same squad, you ain't never supposed to be this bad. It's just that simple. They look awful right now. I don't anticipate that will last, don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is the stars are the ones that sit up there and say, when all else fails, enough's enough. We had enough.
Give me the ball.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball. And at the end of the day, we're not seeing that from the Los Angeles Clippers with Kawhi Leonard, which is why I always point to that. His ability is one thing. His assertiveness and his demand and command for the situation to be handled leaves a lot to be desired and a lot more often than I would like to see from a resident superstar.
All right, I want to get another topic while I have you two. So, meanwhile, let's talk about Harden's former team, the Sixers. Phillies won 8 straight and are in first place in the Eastern Conference. Harden's exit leaving a bigger role for Tyrese Maxey, who went off for a career-high 50 in a win versus the Pacers. So since Phillies traded away Harden, Maxey has seen his scoring steadily increase over those 6 games. The 23-year-old is the second youngest Sixers player with a 50-point game behind only 21-year-old Allen Iverson. How good can Maxey be?
I've said this on many, many occasions. Maxey can be a star in this league. As a matter of fact, I think he's put the NBA on notice that he is one. The brother is averaging 28.6 points a game. I mean, he's one of only 4 players averaging 28 a game, along, with the 7 assists. I think it's Luka, I think it's Devin Booker, and I think it's Jokic. That's it. I mean, when you think about what Maxey brings to the table and the fact that the ball is in his hands right now officially because Harden is no longer somebody that he has to share that wealth with in the backcourt, to me, this is the greatest possible thing that could have happened to Philadelphia, and here is why. Number one, he's 22. Number two, he's showing that he can do it. He continues to show that he can do this. Joel Embiid won't want to leave. He'll want to stay, because why would I depart from a young superstar who also happens to be the guard? And oh, by the way, it's not compromising my greatness one bit, because I'm the second leading scorer in the NBA, averaging over 32 a game. So not only is this brother shining, he's shining while still maintaining the position of ensuring that I shine, and together we can do this, and he's only 22 years of age. I mean, you could not ask for a better scenario for the Philadelphia 76ers with the departure of James Harden and what you've gotten from Tyrese.
23. You're absolutely right, Stephen A. This is the best possible scenario for Tyrese Maxey. Because guess what? He wants that max contract. Plus, the fact is, Harden's in that lineup. James Harden, Joel Embiid, and Tyrese Maxey. He's not going to get 32. Joel Embiid might get 32. James Harden would have gotten 32 maybe at one point in time, but Tyrese Maxey wasn't going to get those kind of shots. Now he's getting those shots. He's not hesitating. He knows he's the second best player on that team. He knows they're going to count on him on a nightly basis. He and Joel Embiid to carry the load. And he's been trying to tell us for the longest. I'm ready for this. Y'all don't believe me. I want that max. Oh, y'all don't believe it? Y'all can give it to me next summer, though. Because I will leave no doubt in your mind that I'm here and I'm here to stay. You're absolutely right. Why would Joel Embiid want to leave? Go somewhere else.
Because that nigga had to be hit like crazy. You know what I'm saying? He had to be hit like crazy.
With Tyrese Maxey, maybe building around those.
Did they bump me down?
I love what Tyrese Maxey has become. He's been sensational thus far. He's picking up where he left off last year, Stephen A.
Shannon, I gotta read this to you. I gotta read this. I gotta read this to you.
Go ahead.
He's drafted 21st overall in the 2020 NBA draft, Tyrese Maxey. Let me name some of the players that were picked before him. James Wiseman, Patrick Williams, Isaac Okoro, Killian Hayes, Obi Toppin, my Knicks. They passed on him and took Obi Toppin with the 8th pick when I was screaming for them to grab a point guard. Okay, you got Jalen Smith out of Maryland. This kid Devin Vassell for San Antonio, who's good. Halliburton is good. We know this. Okay, Aaron Nesmith, Cole Anthony out of North Carolina in Orlando. All right, Josh Green, Sadiq Bey, guys like that. That's just to name a few. Of course, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball. They were definitely taken before him. I think that you look at anybody else in that draft, and you're saying a lot of teams are regretting passing up on Tyrese.
Would want to redraft, absolutely. All right, Shannon, best of luck to your Broncos.
Welcome everyone to the NBA.
Have a fabulous day. Stephen A., you as well. Thanks for watching. Be sure to watch First Take Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. on ESPN. And be sure to check out more exclusive First Take debates on YouTube.
The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss to Orlando. Yeah, that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively. It's Beasley on the wing.
I think so. I think that ultimately Bill Belichick will be gone. I think that he will be in either the nation's capital or he'll be coaching the Los Angeles Chargers. Because God knows they need a new head coach. There's no question about that. The reality is that it's a bad situation. I'm looking at the video right there, Bill O'Brien going on Mac Jones. Mac Jones has been god-awful. There's no doubt about that. But I do think it's important to bring this up, Dio and Shannon. I think the city of Boston and that Massachusetts area is tired. Foxborough is tired of Bill Belichick. Here's what I mean by that. He's a 6-time champion. Let me explain. He's a 6-time champion, and we know what he brings to the table. We know there's nothing to question about his football acumen, him as a coach. They don't give a damn about the press conferences, now he has nothing to say. Here's what they do give a damn about. You expedited the exit of Tom Brady. Yeah. Because you thought that you knew it all. And that is something, it's the one thing, that area, I believe, and I don't know this, I've had people that see me at the Boston Celtics game, stuff like that, they've said this, but I mean, they don't speak for everybody, but I believe them when they say this. That is the lone thing that is unforgivable when it comes to Bill Belichick. You can struggle, But even your lack of evaluation with players. I mean, only drafted 2 Pro Bowlers. One was a kicker, was crying out loud. One was a punter. I mean, you see this. But in the end, all I'm saying is what really, really resonates with everybody, guys, is that Tom Brady doesn't have to be as gone as early as he was. You expediting that exit, combined with the success that he enjoyed thereafter, and how you have struggled. I think it's they're looking at it and they're saying, look, we've had enough. It's time to start doing it.
I probably, like you guys, love country music. One of my favorite guys is a guy named Parker McCollum. Love country music.
Don't say I love it.
He's got good songs. That's all I got for you. He's got good songs, Burn It Down.
You hear what he said? I hear what he said. I'm from the country. That's all I got. I just had to put that on pause for a second.
Let me give you a song.
Okay.
Parker McCollum, Burn It Down. Okay, I want you to go play that later. That's what the regular needs.
Burn it down. Burn it down.
Burn it down.
Burn it down.
You got to do the whole thing in New England. And I think like the question for New England is, do they want? It has to be a total rebuild. Do they want to do that with Coach Belichick?
No. He's got to go. He's got to go. It was his ego. His ego. It was what he wanted to show. I am the reason because it's not good enough to get 50. I selected all the players. I put the game plan in. It was me talking to Tom Brady the night before the game. Yada yada yada. And as Stephen A. said, he expedited it. They could have easily just been struggling this year.
See what happens when I actually start off?
They've gone through over the last years with Tom Brady being there. Because even though he wasn't the same Brady as was his first, 20 years, but he was still better than Mac Jones. He was still better than Cam. He was better than Bailey Zappi. They tried it out there. And they sped that process up. And you're right, Stephen A. New England, the fan base, they're never going to forgive him about that because Tom Brady is their native son.
That's right.
He was supposed to go out on his own terms. Coach Belichick says no. And I believe Mr. Kraft is going to do the exact same thing to Coach Belichick.
Was Lamar's performance at all concerning to you?
Well, I think what has happened, Molly, is that when they win games and Lamar doesn't play particularly well, you say, oh, but they win. Stephen A., how many times in your 25, 30-year career have you said, well, the guy did this, but they won, Stephen A.? Mike Shanahan told me you never accept anything in a win, you win in a loss. And we saw this in Pittsburgh. They go into the fourth quarter with a lead, and what happened? A pick and a fumble. Oh, Shannon, but the receivers dropped the ball. You see them going to the fourth quarter with a lead against Indy. They lose that ball game. They had a 14-point lead, a 97.1% chance of winning that ball game, and they gagged it off. Now, all of this isn't on Lamar, because when you go into the fourth quarter with a lead, we had given this defense so much credit. Remember, they had been stifling. They were number one against points allowed per game. And then you allow the Cleveland Browns to come back, and Deshaun Watson was 14 of 14 in the second half.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable. But what you cannot do is turn the ball over. I'm going to turn it over to you, Dio and Stephen A., but I want to read you something.
Go ahead.
You realize that Lamar Jackson has thrown just as many touchdowns as Mac Jones? Wow. He and Mac Jones have thrown the same number of touchdowns. Lamar Jackson has thrown the ball 10 times.
The ladies drip all on my IG. Diamonds chilly, neck wrist waterfall just like TLC. Keep your flies, now get on about a dozen, they ain't believe in me. Rich spill, Louis V, chrome hard and Tom Ford. Couldn't afford to watch, now I rock rollies and
the NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Poke loose. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Memphis ball. Conley with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Randolph. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Sohan. Shot clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Vassell. No good on the triple. And here's Memphis now. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Roden. Back to Conley. Got it. Good job in the low post.
What about the handles of Mike Conley just straight up toying with the D?
Here's Sohan. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Wembanyama, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open. He didn't have his feet planted.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. A good look from Johnson. Cash money from 16 feet away.
Moving the ball, finding Johnson where he likes it.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Roden. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I love that play from Keldon. Taking it at the bucket and being aggressive.
The shot by Conley, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Collins. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Johnson. Here's the teardrop. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's Conley with the ball for the Grizzlies. Pass to Gasol. Right side Conley. 6 to shoot. Allen outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Randolph. Great positioning on the putback.
Zach Randolph is just relentless on the glass. One of the best offensive rebounders we have in the game.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
If I tell you I love you, that ain't a lie. Until I The two-tone, Bentley Coliseum riding with the roof gone. I'm getting money, yeah, I'm fine. If I call you, bro, you better ride out. Just tell me what's the word and we gon' slide. Just me and my broski. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Treat my whole just like brothers. If I call you my brother, then we gon' ride. I love you forever, my guy for life. You know it's whatever if you fight, I fight. Tell me what's the word and we gon' slide on, guys. Just me and my bros keep no sleep. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Hold treat them like brothers.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. The fans here in New Orleans ready to cheer on their Pelicans in this interconference matchup. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team. They controlled everything in both games last year, going 2-0.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
Hawkins with it. Pass to Valanciunas. Jones, no one around him. No good on the 3. Now, here's Durant. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Here is Hawkins. Williamson with it. Covered by Hayes. Here's Valanciunas. Off target from 3-point range. Now Thompson. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And the Pelicans with the possession. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
And obviously we know that's not how they usually play, but hey, they've got to perform better next time around.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball to the inside, and he converts the layup.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Searching for their first points of the game. Shots good by Duren.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
What a pass from Williamson. I like seeing him involve his teammates like this.
Pass to Duren. Good, nice job down low. Duren's got his second bucket of the game to go. New Orleans in the lead. Inside. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Powerful jam by Cunningham, letting everyone know he can get physical.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first 2 seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, GA, because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism. And plus, he's dedicated on getting better. I like the pass from Zion there. Understands when he should look to share the ball.
Pass to Thompson. Ingram with the steal. Here. Oh!
And the length of Ingram helping on defense. Can't be reckless with the ball or he'll swipe it.
.55 seconds left in the first quarter. Ingram with the steal. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And here's Ivy. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Pass to Sasser. Fades and shoots. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Break the run. Oh! That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Sasser. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. And Duren slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And Williamson gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to deny Williamson, not allowing him to bring it inside. He's too good around the rim.
And so it's New Orleans with their lead standing at 6 points. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Steve, we've talked about this. A great job by the Pelicans front office in surrounding Zion Williamson with talent.
Yes, Kevin. When he's healthy, they're one of the best teams in the league. But to go the distance, he has to be available.
And we hear so much about young players and veteran players, Steve, but when do you feel a player becomes a veteran? Is it after a year, 2, 3? Like, in your opinion, what is it?
You know, Kevin, it differs for a lot of different reasons. But I think for myself, when you get that second contract, you feel like you belong in the league. I think when you get over 7 years in the league, that's kind of cut off to be 7 years or more, you're definitely a vet.
Here's Cunningham, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Cunningham's got 5.
A confident scorer in close. Once Cunningham feels like he has an advantage, he exploits it.
Pistons trailed by 7. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Ivy. Driving the lane. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Wow, foot in the ground, and Ivy was gone.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here are the Pelicans now. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. Down low, Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
With that impressive wingspan, Brandon Ingram can sure make plays above the rim.
Hayes with it. Still without a basket. Now here's Wiseman. Back to Hayes. 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Pass to Wiseman. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. New Orleans leading by 7. Inside. Outside, Jones. Valanciunas with the ball. Good on the three-point shot. He has 5.
Another center adding to his game. Valanciunas trying to help his team stretch out this deal.
Looking at the veteran Jonas Valanciunas, Steve, he remains a nightly double-double threat.
He's someone that likes to flex his muscle on both ends, Kevin. A big man who uses his size to his advantage and is reliable at cashing in from inside.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram's work ethic has made him an all-star. He was in the Pelicans facility so much, they banned him on off days. He said, I hate it, but I use those off days to visualize the game. So what is he like? He says being called out. Players at this level think they're above that. Kevin?
Not him. Hey, David, thanks. Pass to Hayes. Cunningham for 3. Out to Thompson. Ingram with the steal. Jones with it. Picked up by Thompson. And then Jones with the jam.
A defensive miscue, and Herb Jones made them pay.
Here's Thompson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Pelicans leading by 14. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Fast break Detroit. Three-pointer on the way. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. To the inside. It's stolen by Bagley. Thompson outside. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Thompson. To the paint. The kick out to Cunningham. Clock is at 3. His three-pointers off the mark. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Pelicans. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Cunningham. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And when you foul Cunningham, you really got to whack him. Boy, he still figures out how to score.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
At the line for 1.
That's good from Cunningham.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
A nice shot by Zeller.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Duran. Back to Thompson. Detroit, no good that time either. And so we wrap up the first half. Pelicans lead by 13. New Orleans back in a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pelicans leading by 13. Smitty, it ended up being a last place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
Hey, Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities.
Here is Cunningham. A three-pointer is right on target. Cunningham's got 11 points.
Showing confidence with the pull-up, Cunningham has the ability to free himself up and the size to rise above the D.
To the middle. Here's Zeller. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Zeller's got his second bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Into the lane. Shot's good by Duran. 8 points here for Jalen Duran.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job. But he needs the rest of his team to step up.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Hayes. And the layup is good.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
To the paint. Here's Williamson. Inside. Lewis. And a wide open look for Zeller. Down low. Kicks it out to Williamson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. 11 points in the game.
Terrific setup for Zion, getting the ball when he's already well positioned.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
To the inside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. When you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
A crafty scorer who also makes everyone around him better.
Thompson outside. Shoots from the elbow. Detroit, no good that time either.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does. David, thanks. Goes up off the inbound and slam dunk by Ingram.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
So it's the Pelicans now. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. There is no question, Greg, this Pelicans roster has the talent to at least be a playoff contender every year.
No doubt a contender. Their problem has been staying healthy. They have a big three, but Ingram and Williamson didn't play in half the games during that 22-23 campaign.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now Hayes. Can they get it? And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Cody Zeller.
Daring the D to get aggressive. I like when Hayes takes initiative like this.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the foul. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
The size Hayes possesses at his position is unique. He's good at using his physical advantages.
Pass to Nance. Back to Daniels. New Orleans moving it around. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Thompson. It's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller. Pass to Ivy. They need this one. Zeller with the double team. Here's Sasser. 4 on the shot clock.
3 second violation.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Detroit shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. You know, Steve, last season the Pelicans started 23-12. They were second in the Western Conference, but they end up missing the playoffs. Why, in your opinion?
Kevin, injuries. Zion played just 29 games. Brandon Ingram only 47. If they can stay healthy, this is a scary team going forward.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Pistons have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7. And the first one drops. And the Pelicans making a change here. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Wiseman. Now Cunningham. 4 seconds left. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Pelicans on top as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pistons trailed by 20. Here's Sasser. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending team.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Cunningham with it. Now defended by Williamson. He's off on that one. Nice feed from Valanciunas.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
This is how dangerous a scorer Zion is. Outstanding at putting his team on his back.
Count the basket.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Pass to Hawkins. Now Ingram. Ivy defending. Here's Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Like the way that Valanciunas worked his way to the line on that shot. Never let the defender get comfortable.
With New Orleans, GA, you have to feel like the talent is there.
It is, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They've won 50 games in a season only once in their history. You can't have playoff success until you prove you can survive the rigors of the regular season.
To the paint. Here's Wiseman. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
And the dunk by Williamson.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And here's Cunningham. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Inside, Sasser. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Williamson gets it to go.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Down low. And Jones slams it in.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
To the middle. Ingram with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
And again, New Orleans with the triple. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. That they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
So it's Detroit now. Just 4 to shoot.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zion Williamson.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Pass to Hayes. To the inside. Cunningham with it. Now, here's Stewart. From the arc. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Pass to Valanciunas. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the layup's good off the glass.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Hayes, driving inside.
Just so crafty. Killian Hayes is difficult to stay with when he's looking to create for himself.
To the paint. Off on the layup. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. It was a tale of two.
What a loser, when's he gonna lose? How much more's he gonna do? Why's he always got a point to prove? Like, have you seen the way he moves? Bruv, he's gonna lose soon, he's a loser. But I can't wait until he loses. Loser, anyone could do what he do. I could be in his shoes, it wouldn't be an issue. Everybody needs to move on from the you. I hate him, always winning. Like, when's he gonna lose? Who gassed this kid to think his tracks are sick? Giving plaques and let him act so lit. He wouldn't have no chicks without that blue tick. He ain't bad, he's a and he's 5'6". Always breathing down the mic every time he spits. Got my cringe to my core every time he talks. Kinda kid who stores back in primary school. Little B-Tech H, at least H is tall. He ain't won no awards, can't wait to see an end to him. Imagine being friends with him. If I was his mate, I'd tell him straight, you ain't meant for this. You've had a little shine now, you should make amends with it. Getting on my last nerve. He ain't got bars, he just parties and flies around the world first class with his dogs there. Stays in the charts forever, thinking he's sick. Little, what a loser, when's he gonna lose? How much more's he gonna do? Why's he always got a point to prove? Like, have you seen the way he moves? Bruv, he's gonna lose soon, he's a wait until he loses. Loser, anyone could do what he do. I could be in his shoes, it wouldn't be an issue. Everybody needs to move on from the you. I hate him, always winning. Like, when's he gonna lose? Little one-hit wonder, extra small jumper. Out of scene, let him cut through is a blunder. Savage as they come. And he only blew from the magic that his mum done. Only went viral cause of the TikToks. Can't afford a bust out. Look at his wristwatch. He ain't got drip, that's why his top's always ripped off. The skinny little twig, he should be keeping that on. My girl was obsessed with him, so I left her. Yeah, our life's better now, but I bet it gets worse. Hear him in the clubs and I just can't even get turned. No, I weren't nodding my head, my neck hurts. No, I don't follow the kid, it pops up. Don't ask how I know where he's been. I'm just smart and it's hard to escape him. I can't rate him, but he's on all my pages. I hate him. When's he gonna lose? How much more's he gonna do? Why's he always got a point to prove? Like, have you seen the way he moves? Bruv, he's gonna lose soon. He's a can't wait until he loses. Loser, anyone could do what he do. I could be in his shoes, it wouldn't be an issue. Everybody needs to move on from the you. I hate him, always winning. Like, when's he gonna lose?
Oh, you stand out, stand out. On your own, you don't need no handouts. I'm saying the truth out of my mouth. The truth, I know. You don't hear, you keep it to yourself. So bet on yourself, cause it's hard now to gain trust. I ain't get no love till I came up. It's easy to remember what made us. You're too good for that. You're way too good for that. I don't need to remind you. You don't need a reminder. Don't blame it all on yourself, what you've been through, what you got into. You've heard this all before. You don't need nothing more. And you're too good for that. You're way too good for that. I don't need to remind you. You don't need a reminder. You're too good for that. You're way too good for that. I don't need to remind you. You don't need a reminder.
I see. I wanna know who he be. Devil with a dove and a bun and a dream and a manicure nail as I drown in the deep. I wanna meet. Move like a freak. I'ma believe. She sounds sweet. I say, oh, gracias, baby. We do our dancias, baby. You paint your love just like a brush. I hang with Vasquez, baby. And now if you come here with me, then I got nothing to prove. Just like a wave, I'm trying to see just what you do.
Spend all of my money, all of my money, all of my money, all of my time. Spend all of my money, all of my money, all of my money, all of my time. Good times, let it go. Sunshine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. Sunshine when you walk. Good times, let it go. Just don't you worry about it. Sunshine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. That's how you go about it. Sunshine when you walk.
Oh, now you all on my mind. You calculating my pride. I say I wish she was mine. And she say, now you had all of my time. Who slow you dripping? No, enamored by your design. And she say, now I hit or I either miss. Glad gon' defeat my kiss. Transform my heart to Swiss. Say the beach make me reminisce. Sent to kiss, see you within the mist.
Good times, let it go. Sunshine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. Sunshine when you walk. Good times, let it go. Just don't you worry about it. Sunshine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. That's how you go about it. Sunshine when you walk. Good times, let it go. Just don't you worry about it. Sunshine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. That's how you go about it.
I'm all about the Benjamins, ain't I? I be running to the shows and ain't never had the stage right. On a late night, and in the daylight, gotta get my cake right. Ain't about nothing that we can't buy. To be around me, gotta have a great mind. Ain't waving 4 fingers in that ain't mine. I got about the streets, ain't got focus on the cheese. For me, my brother, put a hold it, everything. I ain't nothing like you. I'm a the 7-letter in a 4 feet. Brother, please, they can never be me. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Hit me if it's urgent. Every day I'm working. Friday, Saturday, running into Sunday. Every day I'm hustling. I be getting money. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Hit me if it's urgent. Every day I'm working. Friday, Saturday, running into Sunday. Every day I'm hustling. I be getting money. Speaking on me, won't make a situation better. Playing real quick compared to me, they'll never measure. If she talking pressure, know I'm with whatever. Going undefeated, I'm a heavyweight stepper. Yeah. It's where you really have me. I don't knock the baby girl, I'm just not one. Why I got my knots up, you was getting. Hey, it's only bands, brother, only bands. Scared the hustle, so you got. Out here doing numbers, watch me hit the rolling dance. Independently funded, it ain't
down to the world, you see. They don't really like me talking my like the did. They hating on me cause I'm a fresh shot, cruising in a Beamer, fresh shot, cruising in a Beamer, fresh shot, fresh shot.
Wake up in the morning and I cook up in the kitchen. Put some water in the cup, ice freezing. Seeing clips from last night, intriguing. I can't remember that chick I was kissing. Couldn't even get a number. Headed people, them are envy. When I deal with that baby in the VIP lounge. It's a young boy, fresh beast star life. 703 star life. Me and my brothers with the chop life. Top notch models. All white shoes, them are off-white. Chats nonsense to me, I'ma go offline. Miami Beach chilling with the baddest chick. Take her to the west and I fly her to the south side. Ain't nobody fly like me, spending on expensive, neck on my wrist, I see, small boy, but I'm icy, Ain't nobody fly like me, spending on expensive, neck on my wrist, I see, them never see this kind thing. Yes, I'm a fresh young celebrity crush in my villa. Bottom to the top, then I took up for a ride. Cruising in the sunset, fast money, fast life. Haters wanna, why? Ain't nobody fly like me, spending on expensive, neck on my wrist, I see, small boy, but I'm icy, Ain't nobody fly like me, spending on expensive, neck on my wrist, I see, them never see this game team.
I'm the youngest doing this flight, and I ain't talking about essentials, man. Talking about the penthouse or the Arabic villa or the fresh. I'm on a different kind of time. I grab the sea bass with the chopsticks and hit it with a lime. Ain't no asking about my lady, you can bet that she's fine. She get better with time, yeah. The Maybach leather came in elephant's breath. These kind of colors you don't know unless your earnings are blessed. Opposition, just a test. Intoxicated by revenge. The suit in navy blue but chose the burgundy breast. AP fresh, my watch collection, the rest. Hearing lies if you ain't heard I'm the best. Me and Rem, I got the remedy to purge your distress.
Ain't nobody fly like me, spending on expensive, neck on my wrist, I see, small boy, but I'm icy, Ain't nobody fly like me, spending on expensive, neck on my wrist, I see, them never see this kind of thing.
Fresh shot, cruising in a Beamer, fresh shot, cruising in a Beamer, fresh shot, fresh shot.
Ain't put your mans on. How the she thick and put them pants on? I be blowing through the money like the Phantom. And you know my past ain't pretty, but I got 40 in a mansion. My keep on calling, I don't answer. Hey, I got a kid, can't take no chance. Make this have a tip of. I take a, I grab my and bust a move. I gotta think before I do, got a lot to lose. Told her I'm on my way, I see you soon. He said the just like a broom. Man, these ain't really loyal, they like to choose. Don't know if I like her or I'm confused. But I don't love you, don't assume. But I be singing to that auto-tune. Then I'm right back to that 1800 for a plate, give me that. Send it, don't try that. Right behind me is some in that slide. Turn the whole club into a. I don't got a heart cause I got too much on my mind. So I'ma keep it shorty, don't wanna waste your time. Good food, good. Only thing I could provide. Send him to the if he cross the line. And if he cross that line, pay that fine.
Yes, sir, ski, no man, but I'm gon' blitz. Lil John bad,
baby, you need your. Told her about past, but forget the past, I'm past it. I'm with the bros, plenty. 30 minutes past 6, bro, right here, this be a Slim John, and she pretty, but this one, she's 30. Pop out with Drake and Josh got playing hockey, I be the cherry on top, I'm the cherry on top, she trying, where's Alicia, she got the, tell him to bring him the poppy, what's in my hip, I get in your crib with the, like open sesame, I need a chicken sesame, all my inside of the spot, and one of my shorty be texting me, this old John right next to me, knows the deal when she see who texting me, why, I'm sturdy, what's in the, I'm outside by 9:30, let's get it, fresh off the skillet, yeah, I'm the ticket, and you know that get wicked, talk all crazy behind your back when you see him a cricket, I gotta eat his food kitchen, yeah, I'm out of my mind, got a lot on my mind and I'm on my business, you know I'ma get to the chicken period, that's why I was put in position, you decided to chase a, you made a decision, you know these ain't loaded, some of these bros ain't loaded, and if I ever try to move rock on my teeth, this ain't aluminum for you, even if I do you, I still won't deal you, man, it change, you waste my time, no rollie, I ignore you, I grab it. You trippin', you better just play a position, no I don't play for the Pistons, and no I don't see competition. Ooh.
Gotta put me on there with the greatest, man.
Let the band play.
All-star, the superstar, Hall of Famer. They say I'm showing out, they say I should be ashamed. Hey. I don't do it for the clout, I do it for the. You can walk in any, and I bet they know my name. To the South, put me in the Hall of Fame. Fame. Add it to my bank account, then you can keep the fame. Fine. I met my one day, the next day her life was never the same. Real though. Told her your family, my family, but all of your friends ain't my friends. Now here, take the keys to this pen. Here, take that. I remember back when I ain't had nothing, so yeah, I'm a ball to the end. I remember I stacked my first 100 bands. I said I'm finna do this again. Run it up. Ha, I see you going broke, trying to keep up with me. I see you. Bad boy spending millions out here like I'm signed to Diddy. Showed up, plain Jane Rolex, had a meeting with Rock Nation. Okay. But they got about 4, 5, 6 rappers over there that be hating. But I still with. Tell him I got 2 million for him to do a verse, and if he don't, I still got love for him. Cuz went to college hooping, staying in a dorm. What else? I was still at mama house, sleeping on the floor. I ran up $250,000 and was still sleeping on the floor. Okay. The type of have $1 million act like I'm broke. Okay. When I was 16, I said it ain't even about me no more. This PRE on my chest, this a multi-million-dollar logo. Yeah. They say I'm showing off, nah, I just let my. She said she loved it when she wearing all my chains. My little said you caked her off, I told him you can do the same thing. Put me in the Hall of Fame. Fine. Add it to my bank account, you can keep the fine. Keep that. Fine. Have you ever felt a V12 when the gears change? Hold up. Have you seen my new charm is taller than Johnny Dang? Out at the corner store and left the Rari running, man. Get money every day. Hustler. Go yard full of currency, no, I didn't come to play. Hey. I spent $1 million on Richard Mills. I got a driveway full of Hot Wheels. And yeah, she a, but now that Birkin bag not real. And yeah, I got skills. Addicted to the lifestyle. I'm trying to count me 100 million right now. Yeah, right now. Tell them pipe down. Watch out. No, I can't wait on nobody. If I want it, then I go get it. If it don't cost a quarter ticket, then I can't even sit in it. Yeah. They say I'm showing out. They say I should be ashamed. I don't do it for the clout. I do it for the. You can walk in any, and I bet they know my name. To the South, put me in the Hall of Fame. Add it to my bank account, then you can keep the fame. Fine. I met my one day, the next day her life was never the same. Real though. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm just a different type of. Yeah, I mean, do what the I wanna. Yeah, I mean. Hey, bro, you hang around me too long, man, you might slip up and become a millionaire or something. Yeah, I mean. Yeah. Hey, look. Lil' mama wishing you mine. Your life instantly changed. You no longer the same. Yeah. It's dog.
Feeling myself, I conceited. 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 You never dated a chocolate. You want a model out for the internet. All that kiki and I ain't into that. All my mini-me's, I ain't facts. Long we flow down my back. I want a picture with a baseball bat. Don't like when I talk like that. Please don't bark, cause Millie bite back. I huff and I puff and I blow. Stand up, go sit. Hit his ocean. Boy, you old now. You got money cause you on. Millie got millies cause Millie got hits. You can talk like really that. Feeling myself, I conceited. 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 Straight out of Mobile, Louis on both hills. Get jealous when I do it like on my eyes like a diva. I've been that since a fetus. Been had my stripes, no Adidas. My ops taking pics when they see us. I'm so fabulous. I'm fabulous. I don't need his money. I got enough. Pretty walk in, they gon' salute. Just keep it cute. Big yellow coupe, no top on the roof. Brush my hair when I walk in the booth. Feeling myself, I conceited. 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 Feeling myself, I conceited.
This is amazing, this is amazing, this is amazing. Don't fall, don't break, don't bend, don't fade, don't stop, don't hate, don't fall, don't wait, don't fall, don't break, don't bend, don't fade, don't stop, don't hate, don't fall, don't wait. That's why I can't. I don't like right now. Young and I'm getting right now. Young getting like how. Tell me don't stop. Tell me don't wait. All my to the top. Some still upstate. Breaking down behind the wall from the outside in. Taking time for all my dogs trying to ride on him. Stuck in my mind. I'm trying to buy my sin. Trying to decide if I'm all in. The other day, and I decided it wasn't for me because I was the other day. I'm living this life that I wanna live. I'm ready to underlay. I jumped out the sky, I'm back to my biz. I landed at the top, oh no, I'm here. Don't fall,
to play with. Refresh like a page. Better start telling these in my page. All I know is real. Gotta trust what I know real. All I know real. Go check, go grill. Be careful who try to be up in your face. Like we ain't friend, can't get a deal. If it don't figure, I need all my figure. Therefore my I can't wait. I can't wait. Therefore I can't wait. I can't wait. Can't wait.
Baby, take a break up, leg it. Not a relationship, at least I try. Patient, baby, gotta make a couple rounds. Oh, I'll make it back to you to settle down. Don't blame yourself for all the you see me do, I'm getting used to being loved the right way. My put up at the stool, said he got two. I said I'm cool, he looked at me like, you crazy. My heart stopped beating to the drum, but I sang this tune, I wrote for you and your DJ. Play me the song to set the mood, she want the truth, it's not the proof I have behind the face. Take a break up, leg it. Not a relationship, at least I try. Patient, baby, gotta make a couple rounds. Oh, I'll make it back to you to settle down.
I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one.
Yeah, I bought a condo and it's cozy. My neighbor nosy. They see a young walk in with his kids, they don't know who he is. They didn't know that he up. No chain or no rollie. I move around dolly and touch. Not cause I'm hard, but cause I got God. I heard that you blowing up fast, but I think it's better to slowly erupt. That money was burning a hole in my pocket. That burned a little hole in my. We walked in the function, they dog got the bump and my dog got the rushing like Soviet pup. Roo, roo, nah, no. 2-6, we got loose screw. Turned like a Rubik's Cube. I don't really do the cameras. I be low in Los Angeles. Ain't never gonna see me. I might as well be in Canada. Ain't never gonna be me. It's best stay in your parameters. You know they gon' GOAT me. I spell it out for you like fabulous. About to go put up on Riri and that for the feature. Ben Franklin, no. You ain't gonna catch me in the type of places everybody go. I know exactly what my hands is for to carry a lot of dough. I had no pot to dive. The fist can't sit around and bone.
Take a break up, leg it. Not a relationship, at least I try. Passion, baby, gotta make a couple rounds. Oh, I'll make it back to you to settle down. I got a real one, real one, real one, real one.
Okay, Kobe doing work. 2-4 on my shirt. He the greatest on the court, and I'm the greatest on the verse. Going for the fourth ring like it was his first. Gotta get the gleam. Do it for Kareem. 2-4 so nice, my flow so mean. Catch me at the game, sitting next to Goldstein. Kobe Bryant Nikes, purple gold strings. Kobe in the game, dunking on the whole team. Black Mamba, attack conquer. Basketball beast, rap monster.
crossover good, a turnaround jumper, or just drive the lane and dunk on dunkers. You know where it's going down, yo. This is the Lake Show, but don't drown, though. I call him King Bryant, not let the crown show. Watch me get him like Kobe, yeah. Sick with it, no COVID, yeah. Black clouds break open, yeah. Rain down black roses, yeah. I smell the rose and I'm focused, yeah. The game's cold, but I'm frozen, yeah. The lanes are closed, but I'm bowling, yeah. All mine, but no cobras, all around, no borders. All eyes take notice, recognize my importance. Never down on order, got the culture on my shoulder. I see the vultures flying over, so now we marching like we soldiers until we walking like we strolling, yeah. 60 points in my last game, like that's game, yeah. Yerp. Put 5 rings on my last name, I skirt could've been my first. On one leg, on my last leg, I want the last shot, that's worth. No Achilles heel, like toe field, it's the last dance, like hard to go beating on my chest and goes right tatter. This is black entertainment, baby. This is black power status, yeah. 2 fingers for the mama, see them screaming black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family. BMF, hard to go beating on my chest and it goes right tatter, yeah. This is black entertainment, baby. This is black power status, yeah. 2 fingers for the mama, see them screaming black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family. BMF, yeah. BMF, on BET, yeah, we the best, yeah, we the best. On GOD, yeah, we there, yeah, we there. GOAT like COVID B. Rest in power, that's hope for peace. Black lives matter, fact. That's a matter of fact. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I cannot fall if I do. It's some man, fashion pretty. Wanna know what I'm dressed in. All my dogs wanna know who you bank with. Crib on a lake with Hermes blankets. I cannot fold freak, no. Labels try to put me on a hold. I said freak, no. I got so much juice, turning stew to a freak show. They counted me out, I said freak, no. My chain going blind on some freak, no. Yeah, you ain't seen it like this since like 09. Big build, the big dog stepper with no cosign. Y'all gotta understand, I got the upper hand. If it's my time, ain't no time to be fumbling. Big bill of pay-per-view, Lil Billy SummerSlam. Came a long way, you sit out of Cumberland. I done things hard to sleep on his stomach. Get used to evictions and dipping and struggling. I was like 12 or 3 pills, I was juggling. Dodging the who was way more than trouble kids. Look at my eyes and they call on my lies. I done went head to head with me more than my size. When you used to a loss, ain't no tucking, no problem. We're like added to everything weighing inside. I was gonna give up rapping right after the album. It's too many nights I done cried. So I looked in the mirror off the side. I remembered I'm really best at it alive. Big dog status, nothing less. Even if I lose, I finesse. We ain't gotta talk about a thing. No, I'm only talking about the check. I've been counted out since the jump. I was posted in that wreck. I was addicted to buying watches last year. I ain't switched the time on them yet. Late with. Yeah, I cannot fold if I do. It's some man, fashion pretty. Wanna know what I'm dressed in. All my dogs wanna know who you bank with. Crib on a lake with Hermes blankets. I cannot fold freak, no. Labels try to put me on a hold. I said freak, no. I got so much juice, turning stew to a freak show. They counted me out, I said freak, no. My chain going blind on some freak, no. Y'all gotta understand, I got the upper hand. Free, I done went head to head. Ain't no time to be fumbling.
Yeah. King. It's only other signs. Many men led to their own devices. Tell the story living at the crisis. Sebi, quite shocked to be divorced. The hunter should be. I'm lying, I'm king, man, I'm rose, I'm feeling it. But the course of what is the cost, I'm healing, I'm dealing with my heroes on my floors. When I was younger, you was on my goals, now it's replaces. There will never be another me. So
so I figure I could cut my own past story. I'm an exhibit on my name. I'm Sammy, I'm Timbo, I'm Eve, I'm Shumper, I'm great. Remember when you doubt, fear, you would have your voice in a song in your ear. You can time travel any month, any year. You're the greatest, yeah, I told you, cause it's what you need to hear. Young Tumbleweed. Forever, ever, and ever, ever, and ever, ever, and ever. I'ma be great. And you can never fail, where even when you fall, you prevail. And you can never lessen with the lesson. And I've been pressing, so it's not about impressing, I'm expressing. And every path I pay, still stressing. What Simon said, stay in your lane. If I stayed, I'd be playing with them little wine books, singing Tupac books, still ignoring the fact that the queen named Glory, so that you can conquer any hill. That's how I feel, that's how I feel. My vision, I'm impeccable. Every strength gained, every stage detectable. Look into the future, full vision, no spectacle. It's legacy, it's what I see. Remember when there's doubt, fear, you would have your voice in the song in your ear. You can time travel any month, any year. You're the greatest, yeah, I told you, cause it's what you need to hear. Yeah, I'm gonna be great.
Who you wanna be, live how you wanna live, stunt how you wanna stunt, give what you supposed to give, say what you wanna say, feel how you wanna feel. Sometimes I think they be forgetting internet fairy tale for the people, but in person here, they be on the book, but in the papers be. She be mommy of the year, but don't never have them kids. They be broker than the capping like they rich. Watch out for them internet trolls. They be trying to satisfy them internet goals. You just got locked up cause the internet told. Fake it till you make it, that's the internet code. Watch out for them internet trolls. They be trying to satisfy them internet goals. You just got locked up cause the internet told. Fake it till you make it, that's the internet code. Drop the low, I got it from his Snapchat. Had to block my exes on my page so I won't backtrack. They don't want to clap for you, they just want you to clap back. That ski don't make you a cap, a real snapback. I don't be up in his life. Might be in my gallery, but he ain't in his thread though. They don't gotta like me and it's cool, I really like that. Cause half you in real life ain't even like that. For them internet trolls, they be trying to satisfy them internet goals. You just got locked up cause the internet told. Fake it till you make it, that's the internet code. Watch out for them internet trolls. They be trying to satisfy them internet goals. want to be. Live how you want to. How you want to stunt. Give what you supposed to give. Say what you want to say. Feel how you want to feel. Sometimes I think they be forgetting the internet fairy tale.
Yeah, I told Hit Boy he needs to rap more. I built myself up brick by brick, but I don't no more. Yeah, I ain't full of myself, I'm impactful. I'm in a two-door beamer, topping up fuel, would you think that I'm gas for? Drop the top, cause they wanna see me rise and fall. I can see through the eye of the needle. What you mean, keep your eye on the ball, I'm different. She wanted a Birkin, I gave her the Chloe, I'm Tristan. But you can't cheat the game, I wanna be free, but I need them chains.
I'ma need all the amenities. You made a little pay, I went at they neck and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats. Hot like I threw them in grease. The 1 out the 2 or the 3. I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories. I hate it got. I never looked down on my brothers. I only gave them looks. 20 we truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that could ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cut, we too certified. Yeah, too certified. Sitting back watching the numerals rise. Wrist and neck on jewelry heights. Cause I had some game I knew and applied. Show me the money and skip the advice. They ain't wanna see young survive. The fact that I did was the biggest surprise. Back against the ropes, and I still ain't fold. High profile, but the kid lay low. I'm praying for the hood, they bros. She let me, I dealt with envy and I dealt with jealousy. Play with your, don't play with my legacy. I'ma need all the amenities. You made a little pay, I went at they neck and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats. Hot like I threw them in grease. The 1 out the 2 or the 3. I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories. I hate it got. I never looked down on my brothers. I only gave them looks. 20 we truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that could ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cut, we too certified.
Yeah, I'm too certified. London boy in a German ride. AV, I'm in LA tonight. American dream, I'm sleeping tight. It was economy seats on flights. Now it's just business class. Kicking my feet up, thinking about times when man got kicked out my business class. Yeah. If only you knew what I did for the dogs. Only so many came from a place of the. Had to shoot my shot, and I aim for the stars above. Yeah. Now look, I'm in a rave, and I'm amazed at the stars above.
I'ma need all the amenities. You made a little pay, I went at they neck and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats. Hot like I threw them in grease. The 1 out the 2 or the 3. I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories. I hate it got. I never looked down on my brothers. I only gave them looks. 20 we truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that could ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cut, we too certified.
Legends on 3, 2, 1.
Cause I'm go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that. Please, please don't go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me. Cause I'm go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that.
Barely even got enough change in the meter. Double part like bang in the beater. Her friend keep helping detangle the weave. Only jump in the front seat to play with the speakers. Let them mic blast, judge I might dance. Plus when I stop at my customized vans. Plush like brush like plus I got them up plus size Panamera truck. I hop out the roof. Yeah, dime on my left wrist and she got the flu. Yeah, watch look like Chex Mix is supposed to be blue. She know it's 2 seats, so she leave her best friends. Bust out my dad face, your chain is a necklace.
Go that, go that, go that, go that, go that. Please, please don't go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me. Left wrist go that, right wrist go that, necklace go that, sis go that, this go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, me.
I had to hit my
designer for sneaks. Double dip mine in the bleach. I'm blocked. Down Miami Beach, pull up like LeBron with the heat. I bought a crib in the crib with the office. Check my mouth, but I can't see me walking there. I whip a Tesla, but it ain't no charge of that. I call up Pro and Brianna and park at the top. He box seats, I'm watching all shit. They like stop right next to my block at Trust Fund. Beat, I might drop that hips on the stallion and Doja her top half. 2300 on the horse and I'm Mike. Switching out the character like tigers. Legends on 3, 2, 1.
You tried it. You say you love me like you love him, you lying. You know your worth for what it's worth, I could buy it. Would say it's lonely at the top, but I'm biased. Because I'm only at the top, but you tried it. You say you love me like you love him, you lying. You know your worth for what it's worth, I could buy it. Would say it's lonely at the top, but I'm biased.
Okay. Walk on this beat like I'm walking the pole and got that I'm holding and guap that I'm throwing. Gonna love it in some Rick Owens in different color diamonds. Times can I tell you I'm How many times can I tell you I'm How many times can I tell you I'm go there without acting like they do not know it?
Why, sir? See, every year I'm getting better as a writer. And when it comes into the flow, I'm getting nicer. And couldn't name a song but a cipher. It doesn't matter cause I'm still getting money though. The only reason why you hating cause your money low. And every $100,000 there's $100. You was the GOAT, that's just how it goes.
Don't wanna see you do great. Rather they see you fall off and then watch your whole ego deflate. Don't give a what you make. I see the jealousy, boy, that's a horrible trait.
I spot that hate, no binoculars. This how it feels to be popular. No photographer.
Don't give a that ain't stopping.
Go that, please don't go that with me. Left wrist go that, right wrist go that, necklace go that, sis go that, yes don't go that with me, yeah.
Toby, just do it.
Hey yo, is that Mexican OT?
Got me looking just like Johnny Dang.
Louis Vuitton umbrella when I walk through the rain in the kitchen. Kind of bread like Kane. Looking like Johnny Dang, eat deep muddy water stick, carry my right pocket, got money, left pocket. Bulletproof white Cadillac riding in the tank. I'm a dirty baby from dirty baby with a dirty fly down your block. Down the block, while the leg doing jumper jacks. Yellow timber like it's lumber. Sounding like it's bubble. In the shower, I'ma give it bubble bath. I got a whole lot of that. Got him falling, got me feeling like a baby that's fiending. So with my I'm just rhyming words, I don't even know how to rap. Every time that they see me, baby, lead it on. Got crossed up in the dirt, and I bounced up. I'll be catching these places, run to get moused up. Pop trunk on the hat while we waving goodbye. I'm from Lone Star. Pick on pie. I don't play by respect for that. We gone. I'm in money, so baby, believe I'ma be on time. Louis Vuitton umbrella when I walk through the rain in the kitchen. Kind of bread like Kane. Looking like Johnny Dang, eat deep muddy water stick, carry my right pocket, got money, left pocket. Bulletproof white Cadillac riding in the tank. I'm a dirty baby from dirty baby with a dirty slide down your block.
Long falls poked out, keep in the drought, getting money down south. Feeling like Johnny Dang, got diamonds in my chain. Got ice on my neck like it's swollen. They told in the yeah, these diamonds look frozen. Real players get chose, so you know that I be chosen. Got my pocket. I stay out the way, don't be all in the mix. Call me for streets getting dry, finna go and take a trip, let's dip. Hold up, wait a minute, if I get it, then I spend it. When I'm in it, can't pretend it, keep it tended with my business, I'm relentless. I got 2 rent houses in the getting rented. Been the boss for a minute.
Umbrella when I walk through the rain in the kitchen. Kind of bread like Kane. Looking like Johnny Dang, eat deep muddy water stick, carry my right pocket, got money, left pocket. Bulletproof white Cadillac riding in the tank. I'm a dirty baby from dirty baby with a dirty slide down your block.
Ice all over my body looking like a snowman. Big rocks in the grill dancing like a slow jam. My chain so heavy I'm walking like an old man. Try me, you gon' get like a spray paint can. From Spokane, it's getting cold, put on a coat, my ice froze. Riding foes, I'm poking out on nice toes. Drive slow, my trunk up and the lights glow. When I'm sitting so low to the ground, I might scrape it. Nothing fake, candy to paint, I might flake it. Riding down 288 in the top vacant. Thinking you gon' run up on me, then you mistaken. I came through dripping a puddle, you thought it rained. Everything flawless from the grills to the chain. I done spent a lot of change, now I'm looking like Johnny Dang.
Louis Vuitton umbrella when I walk through the rain in the kitchen. Kind of bread like Kane. Looking like Johnny Dang, eat deep muddy water stick, carry my right pocket, got money, left pocket. Bullet Bulletproof white Cadillac riding in the tank. I'm a dirty bag baby from dirty bag with a dirty slide down your block.
They think they got one about us. Don't trust.